Tollywood is the king of Indian cinema. In this video, I will tell you how. This is not meant to demean other language films. It is to show you the other side of Telugu cinema which many people don't talk about. Before I start the video, I have a question for all the non-Telugu speakers. What comes to your mind when you think about Telugu cinema? When I asked this question to my non-Telugu friends, almost everyone said the same thing. Tollywood is only good at making mass masala films. If you also think the same, then yes, you are right. But you are not completely right. Because Tollywood doesn't make just masala films. But unfortunately, that's what many people think. Even when critics talk about new age cinema or small films with great content, they always talk about Tamil or Malayalam movies. So many people think Telugu filmmakers can only make mass movies. But in this video, I am going to prove it wrong by showing examples. Examples not from 80s or 90s, but from 2024. So let's begin the show. It's been a decade since only box office collections became the major parameter to judge the movie's success. And whenever people talk about films, it is mostly about how much the movie collects. There's nothing wrong with that. But if that is the only parameter for the success, then there is no other industry in Indian cinema which collected more money than Telugu cinema in 2024 with humongous blockbuster hits like Pushpa the Rule, Kalki, Devara and Hanuman. In these four, Pushpa 2 and Devara are mass masala films which Telugu cinema is most popular for. Hanuman reinvented the mythological superhero genre and Kalki created a new genre like mythological science fiction. But I am not going to focus on these films because these movies got enough attention as well as money they deserve. But there are many films which are equally brilliant as these blockbusters but did not collect hundreds of crores. To know about those films, watch this video till the end because the second and third film in this list is something which most of the audience don't know. And I will say without any hesitation, all these movies will give more satisfaction than watching any 1,000 crore film of 2024. Number 5. Gaami. Gaami is an adventurous movie, both physically and psychologically. The word Gaami means the seeker. This movie is about an Agora who doesn't remember anything about his past, and he also has a rare disorder called hypnophobia. Because of that, if he is touched by another human, his entire body turns blue and he becomes unconscious. So he goes on an adventure in the Himalayas to find a medicinal plant to cure his disease. Parallelly, it also tells two other stories. One about a Devadasi who tries to save her daughter from not becoming another Devadasi. Two is about a young boy who is stuck in a laboratory. All these characters are seekers. One seeks freedom from the laboratory, another seeks freedom from the Devadasi life, and the third person is seeking to know about his past and to feel human touch. So what happens to them? Will they get what they are seeking for or not? To know about that, you have to watch this movie. Number 4. Ka. This is completely a new concept film which will absolutely blow your mind. I don't say this is a flawless movie, but if you wait till the end, you will say it's absolutely worth waiting for. Remember what I am saying. This movie will have a huge twist, but I challenge you will not guess what's going to come. It's only in the end you will find what this movie is really about. I cannot tell anything more about this movie because it will be a huge spoiler. But I will say one thing. Please don't miss Ka. Number 3. Committee Kurrollu. This is a youthful entertainer which tells the story of 11 people. This movie happens in 3 timelines when all those characters are 6 years old, 18 years old and 30 years old. This movie makes you experience beautiful friendships in a village. This is an emotional, nostalgic, feel-good film which no one should miss. If you want to see something simple and superb, then please watch Committee Kurrollu directed by Yaduvamshi. Number 2. 35. I have a question for you. A 0 has no value, but if it is put on the right side of 1, it becomes 10. It increases the value of 1. But how is that possible? How can a valueless number add value to another number? What if a schoolboy questions the logic behind the most logical subject like math? This is the major conflict in the movie. But not just this. If you have seen children's movies, most of the time the child will have some mental illness or physical disability, and that causes the drama. But this kid is completely normal, but with a little difference. He cannot by heart the subject if he does not understand it. So how does he overcome this problem? How does his family help him? And what is the conflict within the family? This is what the whole movie is about. There are many blockbuster films released in 2024, but I would rank this film higher than any of those films in number 2 position. And then comes the number 1 Telugu film of 2024, and that is Lucky Bhasker. This is an absolute surprise because no one was expecting this kind of a movie from Venki Atluri. It came out of nowhere and shocked everyone. Right from the beginning to the end, this movie keeps you hooked. Taking real life popular events like Harshad Mehta scam and telling a fictional story from a bank employee perspective made this movie very interesting. There are very few movies which are completely based on the banking sector, especially in Telugu cinema. It feels refreshing when filmmakers explore new territories to create drama. What's most fascinating about Lucky Bhasker is once the game starts, it gets more and more interesting and dramatic, and it maintains that tension till the end. If you want to see how to write an engaging screenplay and how to break the fourth wall perfectly, then you have to watch Lucky Bhasker. Now let me recap all the achievements of Telugu cinema in 2024. Number 1. Making blockbuster films like Pushpa 2 and Devara. Number 2. Creating new genre films like mythological science fiction with Kalki and mythological superhero film with Hanuman. Number 3. Making high concept films with low budget like Hanuman, which was made with 50 crores, and Gaami, which was made with 4 crores. Number 4. A completely new concept film like Star. And number 5. A gripping financial crime thriller like Lucky Bhasker. Number 6. Feel-good films like 35 and Committee Kurrollu. If you look at all these films, even you will say Tollywood is the king of Indian cinema because an industry becomes great when all kinds of films get made. Masala films, genre films, blockbusters and small budget films with great content. And that's exactly what is happening in Telugu cinema now. And that's why I said Tollywood is the king of Indian cinema. But I hope you understand the word king is just an exaggeration. The whole point of making this video is to say Tollywood doesn't make just masala films. It makes all kinds of films. But the tragedy is many people don't recognize it. So this is about Telugu cinema in 2024. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to Cinecles. If you want to see how to make an illogical fight believable, then watch my video about RRR fight scene.